Hey guys, Omni here. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Hope you all are having a safe and joyous weekend. We got a little gift today, especially for us Doctor Who fans. We got a teaser trailer for the 60th anniversary specials of the series that'll be coming out starting in 2023. We got a little bit of a taste, a little bit of a nugget at the end of the last special when Jodie regenerated, surprising us all into David Tennant coming back to the role as the 14th Doctor. So lots of questions because, we had Ncuti who was announced and all this stuff. So a lot of people were like, what is going on? There's been some interviews talking about all that. It seems like there's going to be a lot of shenanigans going on about this transition as we get like a series of specials with David Tennant as number 14. And the mystery there within that leads us into Ncuti's Doctor. So I'm really excited to see how this all kind of coalesces. We have Russell T Davies coming back as well. We have fan favorite and my favorite companion returning, Donna Noble. So I'm really excited to see how they handle this transition, what we can expect from this going forward, and just what mysteries it what it carries over, and what new mysteries that it brings to the table with these specials. Like what is going on with this regeneration? How does this lead into Ncuti? And we still have a lot of lingering questions left over from Jodie's run. And if you haven't seen my reaction to her final episode, for the final special with her, she regenerated into David Tennant, check out my reaction. It is on the channel currently. But guys, let's go ahead and check out this trailer. Here we go.
Sometimes I think there's something missing. Like I had something lovely. And it's gone.
Oh, she's back. I'm so sad that Wilfred
Show is just beginning.
can't be around. Rest in peace, man. What in the world?
I don't believe in destiny, but if destiny exists, then it is heading for Donna Noble. Open fire! If she ever remembers me, she will die.
He's not there.
Oh no.
Someone tell me what the hell is going on here?
Please. Oh my god. I would love to know. Ncuti, I want to know. Oh my god. Okay, because one thing I thought was going to happen was that, he was going to just be like David Tennant, the number 10 in appearance alone, but it seems like his personality's intact. I mean, he's saying Alan Z. There's a lot of these other elements that are kind of carried over from that iteration. So it's like the personality's been preserved. Because I thought, based on some interviews and stuff leading into this and whatever from David Tennant, was that things were going to be, he was going to be back, but it's going to be, he'd get to play it with a different kind of flavor. And maybe there is, because obviously things have changed. Lots of stuff has happened. This Doctor has experienced a lot of other things since he's had this body. So, but it does seem like whatever's going on with Donna and Destiny and what is to come, like whatever is gravitating towards her and around her has been a thing that's kind of been a whole part of like that whole arc, like with Donna to begin with. Like she is kind of a, linchpin character in this universe to begin with. And I'm very curious to see what happens with like her memories, what happens with him when they're pairing back up. Like, how do they play around that? How they work around it? Is there a way that they can kind of cure her of that problem that they created in the first place? I got a lot of questions about how this is going to go on. And then, of course, like even in these teasers, and there's multiple specials, and maybe that scene in particular is from one of the later ones. But it almost makes it, or at least implies, and this could just be the editing, it could be the playing with expectations and stuff like that, because trailers do tend to do that. It does seem like he will be around while 14 is around, or in some fashion. Or this could be a Ramona situation where, when 14 regenerates, they meet this character who is played by Ncuti, maybe something happens or whatever, and the Doctor chooses to take on their appearance in their memory. So maybe he's just a human roaming around, everything's kind of gets swept up in this. Maybe by the end of it, the Doctor in memoriam or something maybe chooses that appearance as the next stage, kind of like what she did previously, where they kept the actors around but changed the characters. back in the classic Doctor era and stuff like that. It's not unheard of, but otherwise, you know, it very well could be displaced time, because we've seen doctors interact with doctors, and it could be some kind of crossover there. I don't know. Anything is on the table right now, and some interesting creatures and aliens in this, some new ones, some ones at least that I don't recognize. The only thing that really does weigh heavy on my heart about this whole thing is that returning to David Tennant's Doctor and Donna Noble with Catherine Tate, and even having her mother coming back into play, that, you know, Bernard Cribbins isn't around to be Wilfred, because, like, he was honestly, like, even though I wouldn't consider him necessarily a companion or anything like that, he's one of my favorite, like, non-doctor characters in the entire series. He is just, he's going to be missed, man. And I hope that he's felt in this when we return, at least, because, man, he was such a, just such a warm and lovable character, man. Oh, man. Anyway, I'm really excited. I cannot wait for this next special. It's really nice to be, have my, like, excitement for Doctor Who kind of rejuvenated. And it's not fair to Jodie, and I've talked about this before, and it's not her fault at all, like how things have gone. I just haven't been thrilled with the stories, with the writing, the way the show's been ran. I thought she did great. I think all the companions did great. It's just like the storylines and stuff like that. I don't know. It felt like something was missing for me in these last few seasons that were ran by Chibnall. We'll see what happens. But guys, what did you think of this teaser? What are your hopes, your expectations, your theories? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. And stick around, subscribe if you're not already, because we will be reacting to these specials when they come out. Feel free to go back and check out my reactions to Jodie's run. I wasn't doing reactions to shows and stuff like that for earlier seasons, so Jodie's run is where I started with the series here on the channel, so you can check out my reactions to that whole thing, the specials, all that, and kind of get my feel and vibe on the whole thing. With that said, guys, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Mandy Share, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hell, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. And again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, be safe, have a happy New Year. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Allons-y!